Okay. Let's see. And we are live. Fantastic. Okay. Let's get that up. Right. What's up guys, macadii here, and today guys, a brand new team building video. Well, what we're going to be doing is building around Minior up in OU, the brand new Sun and Moon metagame. So if you guys are excited, don't forget to leave a like down below. I would really appreciate it, and if you enjoy the video as well. So this is going to be a shell smashing sweeping Minior. We need to have a think though about the exact set. This is just an idea for the time being, but we may end up sort of changing it as we will see. But you know, and see from there. It's going to be like a late game sweeper, I would say. It definitely early game won't be doing a huge amount because there are a decent number of checks and counters. I'm taking this team builder more as experimentation because Minior in theory sounds very powerful, but I've never had much of a problem with it. But you know, possibly it could do it could be a problem, you know, late game once you wear down its checks and counters and stuff like that. So we can either go down the white herb set, or we can go for the shell smash acrobatic set with the Sash. So considering it's going to be late game, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like the white herb might work a little bit better. That's the thing, it either goes either way. And yeah, as Rufus is saying, it can sweep. Most players can play around it. It's a bit like Cloister. It is a little bit like Cloister, I must admit. But yeah, I'm just as I said, just to give it a go, see how it does from there. But we'll see. But anyway, we have the moves we've got are Rock Slide, Earthquake, Acrobatics, and Shell Smash. That's its best, kind of its best options in terms of offensive moves. Like it gets, like you wouldn't use Gyro Ball. I don't think it does get Stone Edge, but not particularly. Has the team already been out? I've got some ideas, but I'm definitely up to other ideas because I'm struggling a little bit with how we actually want to go about using this team, because Minior does need some very specific sort of building around it, I think, to actually get it to work. So in terms of the spread, we've got actually we want to put we'll put the 4 in defense. We want download. We want a physical download. Okay, that's great. So we have got 60 in HP of 60 HP, 60 defense, and 60 spread F once we're in the red form. But what this does mean though is that that's only when we're down at 50% HP. So we need to get down below 50 HP, which is a bit of a pain. So that's why we're not investing too much in HP and defenses and stuff like that. Because basically, it's probably easier for me to show you the guys the form. So you've got the two forms. So this is what it's like above 50% HP. So it's quite slow. Got decent, you know, defenses and stuff like that, but it's not got great offenses. So what we want to do is we want to find an opportunity for Minior to come in, set up, and take just the right amount of damage where it goes below 50%, but not where it dies, which might be tricky, but we can certainly try from there. So let's see, what do we want to have to go with this guy? So one idea I did have, which could be quite fun, is yeah, as Kart Racer Dan says, Tapu Lele in case of priority, which could be quite fun. I had a lot of fun with Tapu Lele last time. The choice spec set punches holes through teams and is really, really nice. Psychic Surge basically gives you Psychic Terrain. Psychic Terrain does a few things. It ups. Let me get the exact specifications of what Psychic Terrain does, just to make sure I'm not messing you guys around. Psychic Terrain, if I remember rightly, gives you a 50% boost to your Psychic type moves, and then it also prevents Pokemon from being hit by moves with increased priority. So it means Minior is harder to revenge kill if we set up during the Psychic Surge, which could be quite fun. So I think that should be quite fun. Tapu Fini, which one's Tapu Fini? The water one. I'm not the biggest fan of Tapu Fini. I like Tapu Lele, I like Tapu Koko, and I like Tapu Bulu, but I don't like Tapu Fini that much. It is more defensive, but then the lack of recovery, like, I don't think it's particularly great. But we're going to go for Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Moonblast. Does it get Dazzling? Oh no, it doesn't. Does it get Moonblast? Is the Moonblast legal? It is legal. That's great. Okay. And we can go. Does it get Focus Blast? It does get Focus Blast. We could just go for Focus Blast. I don't know how often we're going to be clicking it. I guess for those Pharaohs and stuff like that, it could be an option. Considering how speedy we are, we can either go for max speed modest and go for like a fast, very, very often. So, or we go max HP and go for like a bulky wall breaker. I can't remember what I used on the last thing, because on the last time I used it, I think I was HP invested, and that put in a whole ton of work. Where is it? This one here. So I did go max HP. So I think we're going to go for the more tankier set, I think. We are going to go for the 248 HP, like that. Which is going to be very, very nice. Okay, so we've got a very, very good wall breaker. We've got a way to stop Minior from being swept because of Psychic Surge and stuff like that. Go for Comfy. I'm not the biggest fan of Comfy. Yeah, let's have a look. I haven't actually considered Comfy yet for most things. 51 HP, 90, 110, base 100 speed. It's not really my sort of mon, I must admit. I mean, it's cool, but I think it might not be the best route to go down for this set, for this team. So we could try Scarf Genesect is very good in this meta, so I think we are going to go down the Scarf Genesect route, because that gives some speed, and that's what we definitely want as well. So choice Scarf. Download with U-Turn. Let me try and remember what it is. Is it U-Turn, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and it's T-Bolt. Okay. So I imagine I'm guessing it's a special set. So we're gonna go like that. Oh, we don't want that serious. We're gonna change it. I always change it to timid and then just move that further down. We're gonna go for a negative Spadef, I think, which I think works a little bit better. So what we got is a special Genesect, which should put in the work and help put the offensive pressure on the, Tapu Lele's not there, wall breaking. We've got Genesect, which is still semi wall breaking. Ice Beam, Flame, T-Bolt, U-Turn. Yeah. I think we're going to go for the more special sets. There are two routes you can go. You can go for the physical Genesect, or you can go for the special one. And then, what do we want to... So we want some sort of defensive core. How do we want to go about doing this defensive core? My initial thought was going to be we could go down the Toxapex Tangrowth route if we wanted to, because I know we're using Toxapex again, but it's such a good mon. It's such a good mon in this format at the minute. And Toxapex Tangrowth makes people cry basically, and it wears down teams incredibly well. So that's the question. Do we want to do that, or do we want to go for something slightly different? Maybe we do go. Let's have a look. So if we went Toxapex, we can go for the Mantine set. So what was the Mantine set again, Ryan? Because Ryan recommended to me a Mantine set, which could be pretty cool. So I know Mantine sounds weird. Here is it? Wolves, Pheromosa, Defog, Roost. Doesn't mean apart from Tapu Koko. Max defense, max HP. Okay. Mantine and Bulu. Or we can go down the Tox Tang plus Dougie. Two very good options that we could go down. What do we want to do? Toxapex or... So I apologize, it's going to take a second. I just really want to... So let's just run down that... So it's Tapu Bulu, Mantine, with leftovers, Water Absorb with Scald. It does also counter rain teams as well, which is very nice. Let's see. So Tapu, Pheromones with Mantine, we want, what was it, Roost? Does it get, no, it doesn't get Roost, does it? Oh, it gets Roost now. That is game-changing. That's game-changing. I'm sure it used to just have Rest, didn't it? Maybe. But we're going to go 248, 242, Bold. So, Scald, Roost. What else do Defog? And what's the final move? We can go Air Slash, or we can go Toxic, or something like that. Well, we'll keep that open for the time being. So Tapu Bulu is Spadef, apparently. As I said, I am open to any suggestions, so just throw whatever you've got at me. So I imagine this is Careful with Leftovers, Grassy Surge, Leech Seed. I imagine it's like this Horn Leech? And then something. Carson, thank you so much for making out stream. I hope you have a good time. We're having some fun with some Manto. So you guys think Air Slash? Maybe Air Slash is the way. Just trying to think what that helps us with. So that helps us with Buzz. Yeah, it does help us with Buzzwole, actually, and it does help us with a few. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Air Slash. And Pheromosa as well. It hits Pheromosa super effectively, which is also very nice. The only issue I'm seeing with Toxtang and Dougie is we then struggle a lot with, what's the Celesteela. Celesteela kind of just completely walls our team, which is my only worry. Whereas at least this way we can, you know, burn it, put some damage on. And then the Tapu. So what's the Tapu Bulu's final move? I think it was on a forum. I was having a look at. Let's see if we can find the exact set. Now I need to try and find it. Tapu Bulu, here I think. So they say maybe Bolt Carb, which would be quite interesting. Yeah, we're going to find some sort of electric community to finish up with Kart Racer Dan. Could go Protect. The only difficulty that, don't we just get ruled by grass types? But I guess we've got Genesect, we've got things like that. Yeah, we can be douchebags, and let's go Protect. Let's give this a go. We might as well give it a go. As I said, I'm all up for experimentation. And then what do we want to finish up with? We could go down, as someone was saying, down the Dougie route. Doug Trio could be quite fun. Because Dougie would help us trap all the electric types that we're having trouble with. We definitely want a ground type. The only downside, if Doug Trio was a little bit funnier. Faster, sorry. Not funnier. It is, to be honest, the Lola form was pretty funny. Use Hippowdon. Hippowdon... Yeah, Hippowdon wouldn't be the worst with this team. Yeah, you know why not? Let's give Hippowdon a go. With Leftovers. Do we want Sandstream, though? It does help a little. I mean, it gives us a def boost with Minior, which we actually don't really want. So we could actually just go Sand Force if we wanted to. Because I don't think it benefits the team that much. Or we go down the Lando I route. Or Marowak. A load of Marowak. You know what? We're going to experiment. This may not work, but we're going to give this... No, we don't want Leftovers. We want... what's it called? Club. Fit Club. With the Lightning Rod. Because it's very, very... anti-meta at the moment. So Lightning Rod helps us with Mantine. It also means that... Basically, it's... immune to Volt Switches, and it quad resists U-turns, so it's a very nice little mon. And we're going to go for probably just Fire Punch, because I don't want to be taking loads and loads of recoil damage. We're still going to hit pretty hard. Shadow Bone, Stealth Rock, and probably Earthquake, I would say. Earthquake, maybe? Give enough speed to outspeed Aegislash. That's a really good point. Let's have a look. What speed does Aegislash get? 156. Okay. EQ also helps us versus Aegislashes as well. Wait, what was it? Again, I've forgotten. Because then we don't have to make contact. 156. Oh, your base 60 speed. That's a bit of a pain. So let's just do that. Oh, I'm so dumb. I keep looking at it and then looking away and not looking. Okay, 156. I'm going EQ because I'm going to miss my bone meringues. Aegislashes are quiet. They are normally quiet. Ooh, that's a good point. Do we go for quiet Aegislash? Sometimes they're not, though. If they're the SD set. But then, to be fair... Yeah, actually, no, that is true. Maybe we do go Flare Blitz for the extra damage. What do we want to be outspeeding? Do we go for quiet, which is negative speed, and assuming... Because a lot of them go for Shadow Sneak plus Shadow Ball. Or do we want to run... And that would give us a little bit more bulk. To be fair, they'll be Shadow Sneaking us anyway if they are the non-Shadow Ball set. But that, yeah, if they're non-Shadow Ball, they'll be clicking Shadow Sneak anyway. Because they don't run Shadow Claw. So it doesn't matter about the speed. But if they're quiet, that means they're going to be... Yeah, because if they are mixed, then they're going to be quiet, and then they're going to click Shadow Ball rather than the Shadow Sneak, because it's not going to do as much. Then we'll still outspeed them anyway. So I think that's what we're going to go for. We're going to go for it and go for quiet. So that's 140 that we need to beat. And that extra bit of bulk will help us versus opposing Shadow Sneaks as well. So let's just put 140. So we're pipping it by 8, which would be quite nice. So that's kind of my thoughts. Yeah, so if they're SD, they're going to be clicking Shadow Sneak anyway, so why bother outspeeding them? And then if they're going to be mixed, then they're going to be quiet, and then they're going to be clicking Shadow Ball, and we outspeed them, and we can Earthquake them from there. Okay, well, let's give this team a go. It's definitely bulky, but we'll give it a go. Always the best way to go with these things is just to test. So let's go. Oh, this is the thing that really irritates me. At 1 minute they say OU and then non-Pokebank OU, and now they're saying OU and Pokebank OU. And then I think it was originally this way to start with. I'm so confused. Aegislash has no move because it changed it up. This needs to be Pokebank OU. Okay, let's go. Minior red. Oh, because it can't be. It's got to be Minior. Just the normal Minior. Because otherwise you could just bring it like that. Okay. There you go. Now it's back to normal. Call the Genesect Terminator. I do like that. Okay. Oh, Riombi. This is a weird team. Can't remember what ladder rank I'm at. Okay, 12, 6, 7. So it's like, I don't know whether that's good or bad, because we've been playing a decent amount. I imagine it keeps resetting. 12, 6, 7. So we're somewhere up here, but it's not showing me. Or is that... That's just OU. Oh no, Gens... Oh, so because the ladder's reset. Because it's gone from Gen 7 OU and reset to Gen 7 Pokebank. Okay, no, that makes sense. Does it? Are we playing in Pokebank? We are playing in Pokebank. Okay. Yeah, once we get rid of Lycanroc, we're looking pretty sweet. So, what do we want to lead off with? We could lead off with Genesect. Genesect looks pretty sweet, I must admit. Out comes the Pelipper. Now, would you really stay in here? Would you really? Or are you just going to go into Flygon? Because I have the overwhelming urge to click Ice Beam, predicting him to just go into it. But then if he's bad, like, so the ladder's reset, what do we do? Is he going to stay in? Or is he going to... Because the last thing I want to do is get this wrong. He stays in, we Ice Beam, and then he just scalds us and burns us or something like that. Or we just play it safe and go to Mantine. I think I U-turn here. Okay, goes in... Why would you have done that? Because I could have clicked Thunderbolt. Anyway, we can go Tapu Bulu if we wanted to. And that looks pretty sweet. Because now we've had to set up a free sub. Unless he's going to Ice Beam us. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Now we go for some nice Leech CD shenanigans. Protect. I mean, I know he can roost on me, but we might as well have some fun here. I mean, I could be a douche and sub again, and then I could Horn Leech the next time as he roosts up. I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, I outspeed, don't I? Ah, that was not a play. That was not a right play. Well, I'm going to protect anyway. Let's be a douche. He goes for U-turn. Okay. I didn't think of the fact that we might outspeed. And I'm just going to go into Mantine. Because Mantine should still be able to take it on. Goes into Lycanroc. What have we got? We got Tapu Bulu. We should be able to take you on. I know we're not physically defensive, but we are max HP. And I think that should be fine. Yeah, Ryan's going to shake his head at me. Okay, that did a lot more than I expected. That's fine. We got that. So we can just fire off a free Horn Leech here. Tapu, oh, why'd you burn me? Why? But anyway, we're going to get a nice amount of HP back, which is great. But you're going to get your grassy terrain stuff back. What do we want to do here? Lycanroc, you are scary. I still really like having this around. But Mantine's very important. If we hadn't got burned. It's the typical macadii luck where you get burned and that's literally what you don't want. Because that's making so much difference now. Because I would have been out of this and been fine. And also the fact that he burnt me and he survived as well. Actually, I just noticed that. That's even worse. Because I can't even go Mantine and expect him to go for... it's literally the most irritating thing. I can't even go Mantine to predict him. Because if he goes for Stone Edge here, I'm in trouble. And like Mantine walls his entire team once I get rid of this guy. He goes for Firefang again. It's, yeah, irritating. It's the only word I can say. Maybe I could have protected there, actually. That might have been the better play. I didn't want the Lycanroc to get too much HP back. Accelerock, and it dies. Okay, that's fine. We basically still win anyway with Mantine. So that's nice. I'm going to go into Tapu Lele. This team is like a dead meme, making you say, what the heck is that? What do you mean, Alex DeBailey? DeBailey. Okay, out comes Riombi, Bug and Fairy. You're probably going to be Quiver Dancing. But do I really care about you? Bug Fairy. Oh, what have you got for Marowak? I know you're like a Quiver Dancing... Oh, Ribombee. What does Ribombee even do? So I know it's speedy. It does... Okay. So it has bug moves, it has fairy moves, it has bug moves, it has just lots of bug moves and lots of fairy moves. Okay, I think we can just go Marowak here. And then we just do what we want to do, basically. Yeah, okay, I'm just over-worrying about this. I mean, I could Flare Blitz. It's not going to do much to Pelipper. Oh, I could just Shadow Bone because this thing's got like 2 defense. Ooh, that is nice. Okay. I'm not risking the speed because I'm only 142 speed. So I'm just going to go... I don't want to get Toxic though. I could just go back to Tapu Lele and then just fire off a Moonblast. Out comes the Weavile. Tapu Lele, do you care about Weavile? I mean, I'm going to take some damage. But... let's have a look. Weavile. No, I can take a knockoff. I can take an Icicle Crash. What about Poison Jab? Okay, I can take anything outside of him critting me. Outside of him critting me. Knocks off my specs. Okay, that does a lot of damage. This calc, I swear, there's something wrong with it, because that should have done a lot less. That should have done 66 max, but that did 73, unless he was adamant, but maybe? A lot of you guys are asking to call Marowak Boner. Okay, okay. Can you turn some music? You should be having some music playing through. I can turn it up if needs be. Is that a little bit better? Out comes the Flygon. See, are you going to be bad and try and set up on me? I can't afford not to let him set up, so... but to be honest, I think Terminator now comes in and I just Ice Beam the world. I just didn't want it to set up, and we get this. Oh, we get the special attack boost. So I think that might Tokyo Pelipper. At that range, it's physically defensive. We're especially offensive. Toxic on Mantine. Ah, okay. Is that instead of Air Slash, Ryan? What's he gonna do? Oh, you're dead. Well, you're 2 at KO'd, but you're dead. So that's great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mantine just wins. Outside of crazy setup. That's a pain. You're a real pain. Because I don't want to... I don't want to have to go Mantine and then get Toxicked. But on the other hand, I might have to. Oh, that's a real pain. Why did you have to have the protect? That guy. Because this still just wins me the game. I think I'm going to have to go... I'm going to have to accept the fact that he's going to be able to do that to me. But I should be able to kill with an air slash. Mantine, you're not that bad. Oh, you are bad. Oh, you're so bad. You need to do more damage than that. We need... Yeah, maybe we do need Toxic on this guy. I wanted to do that. That's do so much more. But anyway, he can't touch me, so I'm just going to go back to Terminator, because he'd be mad to Scald here. I swear, if he Scalds right now. No, he protects. Okay. I'm clicking T-Bolt this time. We still got ways to be able to handle Flygon, so it's not the worst. Maybe we do need Toxic then. Why are you switching this thing in? Oh, goodness. Anyway. Now goes Flygon. Mantine should be able to take this on, especially with a School boosted rain in the rain. Not if we get crit, though. We don't get the burn. That might actually just be game now, with that crit as well. I don't know how much of a difference that made, actually. He is Life Orb, though, so he is wearing down. I don't think Flygon will probably still kill Minior at that range. Is he going to be Adamant, though? Because if so, Genesect's our play. I think, to be honest, Genesect's our only play. A U-turn should still kill. If we were Sash, we'd be fine. But we're White Herb. It's one of those things. It's difficult. Name Minior Surprise. Yeah, we can go for that. Okay. Now we can go Minior. Shields down. Let's see. So Primanara, we should still be able to kill. Out comes Riombi. I think I just Rock Slide you. Or Acrobatics. Riombi, you're like really not defensive, are you? Well, we're Bombi. I just don't want to have to click it if I have to. Okay, Rock Slide. Why does Rock Slide do so little to a Rabombi? He's going to Moonblast and crit us. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We got to go back into Marowak alert. It annoys me when you have these random teams and then they just crit you and do horrible things. Marowak should still kill with a... whatchamacallit. Yeah, you should still kill with a Shadowbone. Yeah. And that's game. We'll have fancy bedroom and stream layout. I miss the good old days we used to miss out and get sponsored from... I was never sponsored by Discord. No, I've not been. I have a Discord server just because it's really good, but I'm not sponsored by Discord. And he goes for school, that's fine. Now we're Terminator and we just T-Bolt. Is Minior bugged? Burnsy the Gamer says, I have to unsubscribe to you because my dad thinks you're weird. Fair enough. That's no problem at all if you feel that's a reason to unsubscribe. I don't know. Let's go and look for another one. It's just a bit of a shame because what's the time now? Okay, we are a bit pushed for time because I've got a league game in not long at all. But we'll go and see how far we can go. I got the GPC quarterfinals, and then I also need to do a meme battle versus Mike. Okay, this is certainly interesting. He might be leading off with this guy. I'm actually tempted to lead off with Marowak Lola and just fire off an EQ. Or we just go Genesect. Marowak's looking kind of nice, so I kind of want to save it, because it's a free switch into these two. I'm going to lead off Genesect. He leads off with Hippowdon. I think I'm just going to U-turn. Ice Beam would have done a decent chunk, but I didn't want him to go straight into this guy. Let's go into Mantine here. And let's get rid of these gosh darn rocks. He has literally nothing that takes the Psyshock from Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele gets a kill every single time. Out comes Decidueye. What does Decidueye really do versus me? I almost want to just Toxic it. Spirit Shackle, Sucker Punch, Shadow Wall. I mean, that's a random meta guess, but still. Versus Mantine. I do just want to get a Toxic off on this guy, and then I can go into something else. I mean, Tapu Bulu as well doesn't really care. So let's go for the Toxic. Goes to the Spirit Shackle. Actually, no, because I can't switch now. But we Toxic him. That's fine. I can just... He outspeeds me, so I can Roost stall him. I love the fact Mantine's got Roost now. It's such a perk that's absolutely lovely. So let's go for the Roost. And he Toxics us. So he's a Toxic stalling thing as well. Okay. We must be speed tying here. Ah, we are. That's not good. I'm going to Scald. Let's just get some chip damage off, because I have recovery and he doesn't. But he does do more damage to me physically. He's going to outspeed us. He doesn't have Leaf Blade anyway, by the looks of things. So that's fine. Oh, that nice nutritious HP. I'm just going to keep clicking Roost here. Oh, please don't show Leaf Blade here. He has Roost as well? Okay. That's not fun. But I've got less things, so I think I can take this on. And I can save myself the Battle of the Roosting. It's a battle I'm going to win, basically. Which is nice. But I'm not going to come out very well on top. But I think I win. I'm pretty sure I win. Oh, goodness. It is our only play. Our only play is to Roost. He's trapped us in here. Okay. Who will win? Find out next time in Dragon Ball Z. Oh, that toxic damage. He gives up. He gives up. Okay, great. Out comes Tox. I'm going straight into Tapu Lele. Because then I can Psyshock. T-Spikes, I don't mind too much. Something dies. Something is dead. Even Hippowdon, I'm pretty confident. That is great. Tapu Lele is a monster versus this guy. Absolute monster. And that Decidueye set is evil. Pure evil. Out comes the Decidueye. See, I don't want to get hit by this Spirit Shackle. That's the thing. I knew if he stalled me, I would most likely still be able to win the stall war, and he would still come off pretty badly from it. If I'd have switched in Tapu Bulu and got Toxics, then I would be in a huge, huge world of hurt. So I don't know how much this is going to do to me. Probably a decent chunk. Considering Spirit Shackle did 25 to Mantine. Yeah, Spirit Shackle does a lot. A lot. So I could go Genesect, because Genesect wouldn't mind massively, and I could then U-turn out. I think that's what I kind of got to do. Especially with the attack boost as well. Because after that, I should be able to kill with a U-turn. And that's okay. It's worth the trade-off, and we still got Tapu Lele up at full, which helps us a lot. Out comes Toxapex. Oh, you've given me another kill. You can do that if you want, but Tapu Lele now comes back in. Something dies. Let's see. I don't know if his thingamajiggy's speed invested or not. I think next time I'm going to assume he's. Why is the Decidueye got 90 speed? No, 70 speed. 70 speed, and we're 95. So maybe next time I will stay in. That's actually a good point. I just don't know if he's got speed investment, but I don't think he will have done, thinking about it. I should have just stayed in, to be honest. It was probably the brighter move. He's going to sack it off anyway. Okay. This was the safer route, but I don't know if it was the better route. I need to save this because this is still 100% switching to Toxapex, and also it just puts on the pressure. Out comes Pheromosa. I don't like it. We are keeping Tapu Lele. Mantine is not looking brilliant. Like, it helps versus Pheromosa. But, oh, he wasn't speed invested because I speed type Mantine. I'm dumb. I should have seen that. Okay. Next time we'll remember that. So I do want to be able to go into Marowak, but I don't have to take a U-turn or a Poison Jab, especially with this Poison Jab thing up. I think we have to sack probably Minior. I don't think Pheromosa breaks the game, personally. I think we're going to go into Minior, because we can take a Poison Jab. And then, we'll just go for the Shell Smash and see. He may switch out or U-turn. I'm hoping he U-turns around the high jump kicks. I'm giving him a difficult choice here, because if he high jump kicks here and I go into Marowak, then he takes so much damage. And that's his only way to be able to damage this well. So we'll see. Or we could miss, and we could sweep with Minior. Maybe. No, because Pheromosa still doesn't. Yeah, that's the difficult thing. Like, do you go Sash, Sash, or do you go White Herb? I'm leaning more towards Sash now that you guys say it, just because surprise with the White Herb. Having the Sash just helps that little bit more, I think. And then we can just go 0. We want 0 IVs in these then, to guarantee that we get down to our Sash. He Ice Beams us. Okay. Gets the speed boost, but that's fine, because Marowak can come in, and Marowak can just EQ. And that's fine by me. Didn't use Acrobatics. Well, it didn't matter, because if we Shell Smash, then we were faster than Pheromosa, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, we would have done, because we would have been down. And then we could have just killed Pheromosa and then potentially swept his team. So I think it was still the play to make. I'm going to kick... Earthquake. Earthquake's got to kill this thing. This thing's got, like, 2 defense. I know it's resisted. Versus... But... Maybe not. Maybe Earthquake doesn't. Okay, well, Earthquake doesn't kill. So Shadow Bone's probably my best play. U-turns, okay. Not that there's actually much he could have done to me, so maybe I should have just gone for Earthquake. I should have gone for Earthquake, think about it. But that's fine. I think... Oh, that defense drop. That's what we need. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Shadowbone was the middle road play. I didn't want to click Flare Blitz, because then it's just Toxapex comes in for, like, basically free. Out comes the Minior. I have to attack, even though it's going to go down to the Sash. It doesn't even kill. How did that not kill? Tapu Bulu can take this on, because it can't EQ us, and it can't... Yeah, he's got EQ, but we're fine. We should be fine. I'm pretty sure Tapu Bulu takes this on. We do still struggle with circuitry in the other lot, though. We're going to have to be really careful. Or maybe I couldn't... That's the thing, I couldn't switch out, but then on the other hand... Oh, that was a tricky one. I should have just... Should have tried to have kept Marowak. It's always so difficult with these things, like... Whether to stay in or not. But anyway... I'm just going to Horn Leech here. The Acrobatics is going to kill still. I think it's still going to be game. Yeah, it didn't make a difference. But at least it's a demonstration that Minior can actually do stuff. And that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, because it's going to act... Why would you... Why would you not go for Rock Stab? Okay. I don't know. Did he not have Rock Stab? That is definitely the upside of E-Speed Genesect. Or we just have a face of Minior that doesn't like clicking Stone Edge. He is probably going to be Scarf, but there's not much we can really do about that. Our play is to U-turn, and then we can just Flamethrower and Flamethrower and Flamethrower. Sack of Tapu Lele. Go back to Terminator. This has got to kill the Christmas tree. Yeah, okay, I think that's game. Unless he's Scarf Pheromone. No, because he can't. He's changed up move. Okay. The noob gods bless you with a noob. That is definitely true. But Genesect is pulling through, and I think that's going to be game. Max Speed Scarf. Yeah, it does outspeed Pheromosa. He's definitely thinking about this play. So we're 489 speed, so we should be fine. And he's changed up moves, so he's non-Scarf. We 100% hit. We've won the game. There you go. And that is going to be game. So I think what we're going to do is, unfortunately, due to time constraints, we are going to have to wrap up the stream from here. But I hope you guys did enjoy. I know Minior didn't really do a huge amount, but as I said, this was just an experiment to see how Minior actually performs. I don't think it's going to be top tier OU by any standards. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, Don't forget to leave a like, I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We've got another couple of streams going on tomorrow, so that should be pretty good fun. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Macadii out.